All right, hello everybody. This is Kyle,
And I'm Steph.
and we're the Poke People. And today we're doing another top 10.
You guys liked our last one, so we're doing more. We're thinking of doing like a whole series, so let us know what top 10s you want to see next.
So what could these 10 cards be? There's actually more than 10 because we are kind of some of them are kind of the same. So we put them together.
We are doing top 10 attacks or most useful attacks. Kind of our favorite attacks, the ones that we like to use the most, or ones in our decks that are really strong.
Yeah. So these are kind of type attacks. Like you'll see that there's several attacks that multiple cards have them with little variations, you know. So, and this is just our opinion, but we really like using these cards.
And let us know what your top 10 favorite attacks are in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know which ones you like. And we'll give honorable mention to a couple of them. Like, I call it the rage attack. Attacks that the higher damage your Pokemon has taken, the more damage they do. Those can be really useful. And the second bite attacks. Because those are also really useful in certain situations.
Yeah, those are.
Basically, it doubles the amount of damage that your enemy already has on them, you know? That kind of thing. Anyway, without further ado, let's do number 10. Now, it's on this Dustox card. It is his second attack, Twilight Poison. Now, basically, there's a lot of attacks like this, and I love them. It takes 4 energy, which is a lot, but it does 80 damage, and it puts your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep and poisons them. Now, I just love attacks that do damage and have a sure chance of inflicting statuses, because statuses can, like, screw up your opponent's play so much.
Statuses can be really strong also, depending on what status it is, how long they have, how long they're poisoned or asleep. So that's a really good attack.
Yeah, asleep's definitely a tricky one because they could just wake up, or they could sleep forever and you can just let that poison go while you keep hitting them. You know, it's awesome. Paralysis is also great. We don't have anyone in this who inflicts paralysis, but in certain situations, paralysis can be super useful. Now for number 9.
Does this one have 2? Yeah.
Yes, it does. Xerneas and Articuno. Basically, these are the
energizing
attacks.
cards.
Yeah, get
So
energy
it's
quick.
The top 2 attacks, Geomancy, you can take 2 fairy energies out of your deck and put them on 2 of your bench Pokemon, and Find Ice, you can take 3 water energies out of your deck and put them in your hand. So both similar, different variations, but both really good because you always want to be energizing the Pokemon on your deck, on your bench.
Yeah. And your active Pokemon even, like Articuno. So these are just super useful for especially beginning game. If you're low on energies, they just really help you out. And then our Charizard EX full art that we got earlier also has an attack like this called Stoke. But you have to flip a coin to do it. And I don't like flip coin attacks.
They're too chancy. Still good, but...
Chancy.
Yeah.
But yeah, still good. But basically, you know that type of attack. Now, does this one have 2? I'm just going to take this away so you guys can't look before. No, these are 2 different ones. All right, next is Salamence.
Is this 8? Yeah, number 8.
Number 8, Salamence.
So we're
with
talking
his
about
Power
the
Howl
second attack.
Takes 3 energies, does 20 damage times the number of cards in your opponent's hand.
So, if you've played the card game, you know that a lot of times you can get a big pile of cards in your hand, especially if you have a lot of Pokemon that you're not putting down on your bench. You just hold those in your hand. So that can be a really strong attack depending on how many cards they have.
Also, if they love to stock up on energies, if they have a ton of trainer cards that just get energy cards in their hand, or even this Articuno and stuff like that, then you can turn that right on their heads and just do a ton of damage. And basically there's no bad side to it. It's a 3 energy attack, doesn't discard any energies, and has the potential to do so much damage.
keep in mind that this is a 3rd evolution, so it does take a while to get to that card or get to this stage, but once you do, it can do a lot of damage. And he has 3 attacks also, which is really nice.
So he's super useful. Now for number 7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, this is, I think these are different. Yeah. Jirachi. Love my Jirachi. Now we're talking about his second one. His top one's not too bad. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand and then shuffle the others back into your deck. That one's okay if you need it, but I like Doom Desire. And that's the 2 energy attack. Discard all energy attack to this Pokemon, so that's 2 energies. The defending Pokemon is knocked out at the end of your opponent's turn.
Next turn, yeah.
Yeah, opponent's next turn. That's super useful.
It only takes 2 energies, especially if you're going up against an EX card. Or a really strong card that can be annoying, hard to work with. That one can just knock him out. Yeah,
it's basically like my emergency, like, escape switch. Someone whips out like a Mega and I'm like, dang it, I don't have anything that can combat that Mega right now. Pretty early in the game. Just whip out Jirachi. You know, he's probably going to die. He's only got 70 health. But you let him go and you take out probably one of their heaviest hitters. So, next one's pretty similar, and that is my Beedrill. Love my main man, Beedrill. And we're also talking about his top attack. Or, I guess that, I don't know why I said also, because the last one was the second attack. Anyway, Beedrill, Allergic Shock. Takes 1 energy, and it's just during your next turn if the defending Pokemon is damaged by an attack, it is knocked out. So it's a little slower than Jirachi's. And it's not as short because they can retreat their Pokemon and stuff. But if you have a good setup for him, Beedrill's is better because he can take a hit. He's got 120 health as opposed to the 70. And then he has 0 retreat cost. So even though his second attack has no guarantee of doing damage, because it's a 50 times, and you do flip 2 coins, and if you get heads, it does 50 times that amount. But I have him... You get a Manectric in the Roaring Skies Grass Electric deck, and he has his first attack, I think it takes 1 or 2 energies, can hit anyone on the field for only 20 damage, but it doesn't matter if you use this card first. So you just swap between the 2, and you can just sweep through and kill everything.
This is like one of Kyle's favorite cards to torture me with.
Yeah, he's super useful.
I kind of get mad at him when he uses it.
Yeah, it's super good. It's a 3rd evolution too, but it's so easy to, like, it's quick to get.
Especially if you have trainer cards in your deck that can help you evolve your Pokemon.
Yeah, I just have like a bunch of Wallies. Wally always does it. Alright, these 2 are different too. Now for number...
Yeah. This is...
3, 4... This is number 5? I think this is number 5.
3, 4, 5.
Number 5 with the Delphox EX. Now we're getting into some heavy hitting attacks that also do some wonderful things. We're talking about her Wonder Flare attack at the bottom with the 4 energies. Now Delphox is your card, so why don't you talk about it?
So basically, your opponent reveals his or her hand, and the attack does 40 more damage for each energy that your opponent has in their hand. So depending on if they stock up on energies or not, or it can do a lot, but it does 80 damage right off the bat, plus 40 more for each damage for each energy. So it can potentially do a lot of damage.
Plus, you get to see their whole hand. Like, regardless of if they have 0... Like, if they have 0 energies in their hand, you're doing 80 damage to their active Pokemon, and you see everything they've got in their hand.
Yeah.
And you can do that every turn.
And it's an EX card, so he's going to be out longer because he does have 170 health. So you can keep using that, seeing their hand, doing damage. So that's a really good one. It does take 4 energies.
Yeah. Now for number 4. This is also a double. Boom. Mega Blastoise EX and the Primal Kyogre EX. Both with similar attacks that do just a little bit different things. But basically this type of attack is what we're talking about. We'll look at Mega Blastoise. He's got Hydro Bombard. 3 energies, 120 damage. This attack does 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. love attacks that do damage to the active and the benched Pokemon. And on top of that, it's a significant amount. Like, that can kill a lot of non-EXs right off the bat. And then the 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched, you use that like twice and you can kill a lot of those wimpy Pokemon that they're waiting to evolve. So his is super good, and it's pretty low energy. I mean, a Mega is always kind of hard to set up because you lose that turn to make him a Mega. Or to Mega Evolve. But basically, really good. And then Primal Kyogre's is Tidal Storm, does some more damage for a little bit more energy, and then you move 2 energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon, and this attack does 30 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon EX.
Both of these are heavy hitters and can distribute damage to benched Pokemon as well. So those are always really good because a lot of the time there's not many attacks that can attack benched Pokemon. I mean, there's a few, but usually they won't see that coming, and they might have some weaker Pokemon that are waiting on their bench.
Yeah, and you can potentially get several, like more than 2 prize cards in one attack if you time it, if you play it right, and that is just so useful. Now for number 3, Mega Lucario EX. Specifically, obviously we're talking about his attack, so his attack is Rising Fist. 3 energies again, which I love. I mean,
some EXs can get all the way up to 5 energies.
Yeah, some even non-EXs nowadays. My Dragonite has 5 energy attack.
Yeah. So having a 3 energy attack on an EX is pretty good, and it does 140 damage per hit for only 3 energies.
Yeah, and you don't have to discard energies or anything, but you do discard an energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. That's
so
that's the kicker for me.
And discard your opponent's energies from their active.
Yeah, because that can be such a huge disruptor. You throw their energies away, you only have so many energies in your deck. And, you really have to be economical with your energies when you're playing well. So, it's just super useful to be able to do damage and get rid of opponent energies. So that's why we have Mega Lucario's Rising Fist at number 3. Sorry, Riley likes her Pokemon cards, but she does not like not being able to chew them. See?
This was a prize card from the last video?
Code card.
Code card.
And next, for number 2, we have Mega Diancie EX and her attack, Diamond Force.
This is in my deck. Cal doesn't like it.
No, I don't.
Because it is very strong. Basically, it does 100 damage, but it basically, she can't take any damage, any abilities, anything.
I think it's just damage, actually.
Damage. Yeah. So she can't take any damage from EX.
Not just her. Prevent all damage done to each of your Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. So it just makes your opponent's EX cards useless for as long as she is attacking. And there's no discard energies or anything for it, so you can do it every turn.
It does 100 damage, only 3 energies, plus prevents damage done by EX cards.
Yeah, so she can really shut down your deck if you're dependent on EXs. It's complete, like, my dark fighting deck that I have has a ton of EXs, and if she gets Mega Diancie out there, it's game over. She just puts them all to shame. Seriously, it's a great move. Awesome.
But she's probably a little overpowered, I would say. Well, not overpowered,
Well,
but
she's a promo card. She's hard to get.
Yeah.
Costed $40 to get this little lady. Now for number 1. Who do you think it is?
Drum roll.
Yveltal EX and his Evil Ball.
No, this is in Kyle's deck, so
Yes,
I would
love
say
it.
that it's pretty equal. I have Mega Diancie, you have Yveltal.
Yeah, if she gets Mega Diancie in there, my Yveltals are screwed. If she doesn't, everyone else is screwed. Now,
So, Evil Ball does a lot of damage.
yeah, it doesn't look like much. It's a 20 plus attack for 2 energies. But it does 20 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. There's a couple Pokemon who have this type of attack.
Time Kyle uses this on me, I have my EX up there, he has his Evoltal, and we both have like 4 energies. I guess he usually only has the 2, maybe the 3 if he's planning on using the bottom attack also, but I have like 4 or 5 energies and he always kills my Pokemon.
Yeah, it just destroys. Because they have to energize their Pokemon to fight back. So
and then every time you kill a Pokemon, you put another one up there, you have to put an energy to attack, regardless. So it's still going to do damage to every Pokemon that you try to attack back with.
Yeah. The only downside is you can put a ton of energies on your Evoltal to make this attack like insanely powerful, and then if he goes down, you just lost a ton of energies. But his Y-Cyclone kind of makes up for that by letting you move an energy from him to one of your bench Pokemon every time you attack. So he's just a really good card overall. A lot of Pokemon have this type of attack. Mewtwo has it. I know the Mewtwo EX has it. It's called like X-Ball or something. And maybe some more. I think the new Lugia EX that's coming out in the Ancient Origins, which we may or may not do a booster box opening of right when it comes out. But that's not for a while. That's till August, not till August. But he's going to have a similar attack. But Evil Ball is just a little bit better because it's a 20 plus that amount. Mewtwo's is a 20 times that amount. So it does 20 less damage pretty much. So those are all 10 of our favorite attacks to use. Let us know what you guys like doing.
Yeah, we want to hear your favorite attacks, your favorite way to play the TCG. So let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys want to see. Maybe we'll do a giveaway or something for this Malamar EX we got in the last thing. Let us know what you guys think we should do with this guy. And if you want him, we're willing to let somebody have him.
So thanks for watching. Let us know any other videos that you want to see, and we will see you guys next time. Sorry for our crying baby. She's a little grumpy. But thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
You're
Bye.
awesome.